Recently, Dokkan said they were going to be dropping alternate art units for both the Fizz Super Saiyan God Goku and the SSJ3 Angel Goku into the game as their own separate units. And the way they're going to be doing this is by dropping a special alternate art ticket by clearing missions of an event, or if you want to do the pay to win method and use your stones, a special Dokkan Fest banner to summon these brand new units. Now, the way these units will work, they will be their own separate variation. They will function just like the Rose clones that we have as alternate art from the free-to-play units, so they will be their own copy of unit. They will not replace the existing Fizz God Goku or SSJ3 Angel Goku you have, or function as a sticker and work over them. They will be their own individual separate unit to the one you already have. And to get these tickets, you will have to jump into this Transcendent Transformation Goku's Awakening event, and there are 2 missions you need to clear, one or the other, to then gain access to this mission here to pick up your ticket, which means you have to complete 1 or more missions from the special event to get your alternate art ticket. And there is 1 for defeating a boss with alternate art and clear the event. So if you decide to drop some stones as a free-to-play player, which I really advise you don't do, because there's nothing special about these units, it's just an alternate art. However, what I will say is they do look really sick, especially that Super Saiyan God Goku alternate art. But then if you're those who do spend money on the game or a whale, then more than likely you'll be completing this mission here. But if you are a free-to-play player and you want to save your stones, which I recommend you do, I said do, you clear this mission here for clearing the event 50 times, and then that is how you get your alternate art ticket to be able to pick them up for free. Now, here's where the Dokkan community is not happy, and I'm not gonna lie, I get it, but at the same time, I don't. I really don't think it's that deep. So as it says here, Goku Day Celebration Dokkan Festival is available starting from Thursday the 21st for me, of course that'll be different for you, where you are able to recruit the brand new alternate art characters on your team, and this special banner will literally just be for the alternate art units in the game, just like the way, if I could compare it to anything, you have the Easy A summonable banners that they drop right now in the game, which no one really bats an eyelid to. So if it's something you don't want to spend stones on, if there's something that you don't want to spend money on, then you don't have to. At the end of the day, you'll be able to pick up one or the other for absolutely free, which I think is an absolute W. The only frustrations I understand, but at the end of the day, this is a gacha game, is you'll only be able to get one of them. Yes, it's a little bit frustrating not being able to get both, but they have to monetize it somehow. Is it jarring? Is it frustrating? Of course, but at least you'll be able to get one for free. So personally for me, I don't think it's too bad. If it was purely just a summonable banner and there was no other way to get these alternate arts for someone who doesn't spend money in the game, for someone who is free to play, then yeah, I would get the frustration, I would get the hate. I've also seen people frustrated at the fact that they believe these units will be unusable. They believe this will be a waste. And again, I get the frustration, but I really don't think it is that deep. And the reason why I've seen people say this is because when you get this copy of the unit, that, as I said, functions as a separate unit to the already existing one, just like the Rose clones, they will be at 55%. And especially as a free-to-play player, you literally get one copy and one copy only. Yes, would it be nice to jump in an event with your alternate art with as many dupes as the previous one you already have? Would it be nice to jump in with a 69% God Goku or 100% Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku? Of course it would. However, that is a very nitpick minor issue of an alternate art, which yes, does look sick. And the same thing can be said for this guy right here. These arts are really dope to look at. But while you're actually playing the game, unless you decide to click on your characters while in a fight, you're not going to sit there and stare at them for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. You're going to see these arts pop up for about 1.5 seconds max as a cut-in during super attack animations, and that's about it. Only other time you're going to be looking at these guys, which of course you can do so for as long as you please, is when they're sitting and chilling in your box, when you're not actually playing in the game, So I really don't see this as much as an issue, but I do get the frustration, so I'm not going to overlook it. I just don't think it's really that deep. Also, at the end of the day, whether you agree, whether you disagree, this is a gacha game. Dokkan is going to do whatever they can to funnel money out of you, whether that is summoning for brand new units, summoning for those easier units, which I find these alternate art banners to be just like. They want you to spend money on the game, and if they find new ways of doing that, which they've tried to do for years, and I've never seen this much discourse, I think, in all the years I've played the game for. They even done it for usable items, such as the keys, etc, etc, and we kind of just glossed over those after a while. This is pretty much the same thing in my eyes, so I really don't think it's that deep. If you want to partake, partake. If you want to spend money and get these alternate arts that badly and also have dupes, you go for it. If you don't want to, there is a free-to-play alternate way to do things where, yeah, sure, you can only pick up one, but you can get either the alternate art for Super Saiyan God Goku, who, to be fair, will actually be somewhat usable. Yes, will be at 55%, but his EZA is coming out very soon. But then also, you can go for the SSJ3 Angel Goku, and at least you'll have one of them. At the end of the day, whether it's right or wrong, whether you agree or disagree, it is a gacha game. Unfortunately, it's the way it is. The other thing the Dokkan community really isn't happy about is this free-to-play LR Dokkan Frontiers Goku as well. And again, I really don't think the issue is that deep. A lot of people are under the impression, because Dokkan is dropping a free-to-play LR Namek Goku that we've waited so long for Dokkan Frontiers, that we're not going to get one anytime soon, which really isn't the case. First and foremost, the Dokkan Frontiers is specifically based around Namek Saga, at least at the moment, so it makes sense for like the big penultimate unit to help you beat the ever so frustrating, from what I've seen, final nodes, is going to be a Super Saiyan Goku in some form, which I'm not going to lie, as a free-to-play LR actually looks pretty good and has a pretty good survival mechanic built in specifically for Frontiers. And as I said, overall a pretty good unit for the event here. Even if you look in here, per lost ally in the same group gets a big buff, extra damage reduction, will probably make it very easy to beat those final nodes, having 69% damage reduction in total, potentially more, and being a pretty solid overall free-to-play LR. And I don't think he's taken away any slots for a potential Super Saiyan Namek Goku that we may be getting this year, if we're getting one. If you don't believe me, here are the animations for that same Super Saiyan Goku posted by this Twitter account here, which I'm not gonna lie, they don't look bad, but they don't look amazing. I don't think these were going to be the potential animations or taking away any potential slots for an upcoming SSJ Namek Goku. As I said, do they look alright? Yes. Do they look amazing? Absolutely not. If these were on a summonable LR in the big 2026, I think a lot of you will be even more angry than you are now. So, I don't think this unit is taking away anything for a summonable Namek we could be getting in the not too distant future, or the distant future if we are potentially getting one. So I don't think you have to worry. If anything, this unit is a combination of some slight new animations and the old strength Namek from years and years ago. So if we are going to be getting one, I think it's still definitely on the cards. I don't really get the issue with this one. Is it frustrating for a unit that we've waited so long for in a transforming SSJ Namek? 100%. However, I don't think he's replacing a summonable one that we could be getting. So I think maybe we need to take a little bit of a chill pill and relax. Everything's good, guys. Not that deep. However, what I will say is I do understand the frustrations. For the last 6 months, there's been some questionable choices in Dokkan, so I think that's all just culminated to now, and it's all just kind of been let out. Do you know what I mean? All the frustrations have just been let out after months and months and months, and this was just kind of the tipping point. But I don't think the issues at hand, from these alternate arts and how to get them, to then also a free-to-play LR Namek, is really that deep. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. How are you feeling with Dokkan right now? Are you frustrated? Are you enjoying the game? Are you not? I'm not gonna lie, me myself, I don't find myself playing the game all too often. I kind of play it at my own leisure, which, you know, neither a good, neither a bad thing. But it's not as high on the list as it used to be. But I think that's just life. And also, I've been playing the game for years. And it also just kind of happens with dead periods in the game. You're like, this game's terrible. There's no content. It's dying. And then give it a month's time. You're like, this is the best game ever. They've done some amazing things. It's okay. It's okay. You want to play the game? Play the game. If you don't play it how you want to play it. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of the rest of your day. And peace.